In this player analysis, I want to take a look at Eden Hazard of Chelsea and Belgium. Very creative player, very explosive, dynamic player, especially in the attacking third, and someone you can learn a lot from. So let's get into it right away. Just a couple points I want to touch on, because like I say in these videos, there's so much we could talk about, and I don't want this to go too long. The first thing I want to look at is his ability to set up goals, to make assists, and some things that he does that you can start doing to get more assists and help your teammates score more goals. Okay, so the main ways he does create assists, let's say this is Hazard on the ball right here, playing in a wide position. Okay, he likes to cut inside. Most wingers like to cut inside, and I encourage you to cut inside. Keep coming inside looking for those shots. But what he does is he'll cut inside, and the striker will take a run between these two defenders, and he'll fake like he's going to have a shot on goal. But what he'll actually do is play a through ball into this space here for the striker to run onto. Okay, so when you're coming inside, have your head up. When you get the ball out wide, I want you to come inside as much as possible, because that's where the net is. Okay, yes, you want to go down the side sometimes, especially when defenders are blocking you in, the space isn't there, we can go down the side. Okay, but when the space is there, they're inviting you in the inside. Take that inside, because that's where you're dangerous. That's where you're going to create opportunities. And in this situation that we're talking about here, okay, be aware of your striker. If he's coming into your space, okay, yes, they might go with him, and that's going to open up something for you. But if they come and close you and he gets through, you can play this little through ball into there, or even a little scoop over the top for the striker to run onto and get a shot on goal. Okay, the other way he gets a lot of assists is, like I said, instead of going outside, he might fake like he's going to come inside, but what he does is he cuts outside, gets to the spy line here, and instead of crossing it over the box, he usually likes to look for these cutbacks. So he gets to the byline, fakes like he's going to go inside, makes a good move, comes inside, gets to that byline, and then he's looking for runners. Okay, so there should be someone going back post, there should be someone coming in the middle, and there should be someone coming front post. Okay, he's just looking to get here, cut back, and we're going to pass it into the net. Okay, so think about varying your runs. Yes, you want to come inside as much as possible, because that's where the net is, that's where the shots are. But if you're doing that every time, you're predictable, and like I said, you're going to get closed down with numbers. Okay, so instead, come outside, get to that byline. Here you need to be composed. The biggest difference between good players and average players in this situation is the final ball. Okay, a lot of players get into this situation and they panic. They just whip a ball across without even seeing who's there. So instead of just whipping the ball into the box, hoping for the best like most players do, I want you to stay calm. Can you pick a pass? Can you put it right on his foot? Give him a good shot, good opportunity to get a shot on goal. Okay, so that's some of the ways he gets really good assists. Think about that. The next thing I want to talk about is the counterattack, because he is really good at starting counterattacks. So let's say the ball is up in our defensive third. We win the ball back. Okay, Hazard's still out here. Let's say they have the ball in here. We win the ball back. Okay, game possession. Counterattack is on. Okay, the ball gets shifted out here. It gets to Hazard. Okay, what's he doing at this point? In this situation, a lot of players are going to take too many touches and get closed down, slow the play down. Our teammates get shut down, and that ruins our counterattack. We got to turn. We got to go backwards. Okay, so when you're counterattacking, especially when players start to close you down, I want you to think about passing and moving really quickly. Okay, so what he does, he might take a couple touches, but as soon as defenders start to come and close him, everyone starts to shift. He's trying to get it off, and then he's not done at all. The next thing he does is boom, he's up the field so quickly. Okay, so when you have the ball here, suck him in, suck him in, suck him in, play that pass, boom. We might play the ball out here, then Hazard continues his run. Okay, getting forward, back post run, little tap in on net. Obviously defenders are going to follow you in a real game, but that's the idea. Okay, when we're counterattacking, you want to dribble at pace, suck the defenders in, suck the defenders in. When they commit to you, you lay it off. Then you get into space for that through ball, or getting, like I said, into the box for a back post run, back post tap in. Okay, so think about that on the counter attack. Pass, get the ball at your feet. When the defenders come, suck them in, lay it off, and then make a sprint into space. Okay, you are not done there. If you play this off and then you stop, you think your job's done. Okay, not only are you letting yourself down, you're not going to score goals, but you're letting your team down because they don't have any option. Okay, we don't have any option to get the ball, so he's going to get closed. We're going to have to go backwards and start again. Okay, so if you want to counterattack, you want to score lots of goals on the counterattack, which I would recommend to any striker, any winger, think about that idea. Okay, so how does he get a lot of his goals? Well, like I said in the beginning, cutting inside and getting that shot on net. Okay, you see a lot of players do this. Hazard's really good at it on his right foot especially. You come inside, fake like you're gonna have a shot. It's not set up just perfectly, so what do? You keep dribbling, okay? Another guy comes, it's not on just perfectly, keep dribbling. You might end up all the way over here, but because you have the speed, you're running at pace, fake shot, fake shot, fake shot. Boom, you're getting into the space over here, and then you can get a shot on goal, okay? But you have to come inside with speed. If you're just jogging in here, okay, you're gonna get closed down. Okay, but don't feel like because you're in the middle, you have to get a shot off, especially if it's gonna be blocked. Okay, if it's gonna be blocked, think about keep on going. Fake shot, the defender bites, another one comes, fake shot, get inside, boom, get a shot on goal. Okay, so if there's a defender in front of you, don't think you just have to shoot because you're in front of the net. Don't waste your opportunities. A fake shot is a great way to create some new space for yourself and actually get a shooting lane on goal, okay? The other way he scores a lot of goals is that fake shot, but boom, he takes it onto his left foot, and then you've seen it a couple times, he'll rip a rocket into the top corner there. Okay, so think about those ideas. Another thing I want to mention is this guy is so good at using his body. Okay, very small guy, but strong upper body, strong lower body, very good at shielding the ball. Okay, a lot of times you'll see he'll pick up the ball here and it looks like he's gonna get tackled, but what does he do? He just steps inside of that defender trying to get the ball, and they usually like put a foot or a leg into the back of his body, into his thigh, into his butt, and he's just got a really strong low center of gravity, so he shields him off the ball and cuts inside. Okay, another guy tries to come and get it, but no, he just puts his body in front of it, keeps going with that. So that's a big lesson for every player, but especially smaller players that get knocked off the ball lots. Okay, just because you're smaller doesn't mean that you have an excuse to be soft. Okay, you need to be strong. You are lower to the ground, so if you play lower and you really tense up your body, you get your body in front of the ball instead of just always putting your foot there, get your body in front of the ball to shield the ball, you're gonna have a lot more success. Okay, so how can you do this? Get to the gym, doing lots of squats, deadlifts, but working on your whole body. Okay, just because you're not tall doesn't mean you can't be strong. And every player, not only small players, every player needs to get in the gym, work on developing your lower and upper body, and also work on shielding, because that's a skill, protecting the ball all over the field. Okay, so I'm not just always gonna put my foot in there, I'm gonna put my body in there. Get your body between the player. Think about that, it's gonna make your life a lot easier.